So my philosophy on building codes is to help educate people first and help them through the process. And then where we can remove barriers either for staff or for our customers, look at removing those barriers and making it simple. I'm also very big about how much it costs. So I want to make sure the system is very cost effective and that people see that we're adding value to their project, that we're making it safer for them, but also for the community.
What most people don't realize is about half the work or half the construction work that happens in Marin County is done without a permit. Unpermitted work creates problems on many levels, from lack of resources for local jurisdictions to generally public safety. And it also encourages non-licensed contractors to come to work in our area. And those are all things that we can do better.
I was looking forward to updating our permitting system because this permitting system is like over 20 years old and it's very antiquated for what we do and not very conducive to streamlining. The good news is that we will be looking at a new permitting system and we're actively getting that designed and it will be installed probably by the end of the year. The City of San Rafael has worked with Rick Wells with the Marin Builders Association and Marin Economic Forum. And we've gone through two processes with them on reviewing our operations. It's very detailed. They interview our contractors and our staff, and they make suggestions that we might need for training or for streamlining systems or improving our software. And they've been invaluable in giving us that feedback.
When Don first arrived here, we were working on a project that had a code-related question. 3 days later, Don gave me a call. And he said, "Hey Stuart, I've been thinking about your project and I did some additional code research and I think I found a way to allow this." And I wasn't quite sure, so I contacted the state of California and ICBO, the governing body of the code, to see if they concurred with my interpretation, which they did. So I'm going to allow you to do this. And that is certainly a prime example of why he's different and what sets him apart.
So when Marin Builders did our survey, one of the things I found striking was how high we scored with our customers on what we were doing right. But out of the survey, there were helpful items that we could do better. We're also looking to upgrade our software system, which will give us a lot of abilities to track better, to create better workflows so a person knows how to get through a permitting system.
Don and his team were fantastic in taking the data that we provided to them and looking at how they could actually implement some of these things to improve their online offerings, their resources, their accessibility, their responsiveness. And we saw it in the phase 2 of their report that they made tremendous improvements in what people were saying about them. Don represents gold standard in customer service, and it really permeates throughout San Rafael because he is customer first. Don is the epitome of a public servant. He recognizes that he is there to serve the public, and Don makes that his priority.
I think over the next 5 years, we're going to see some great leaps and bounds in technology for the building department. Really the way what we're doing inspections and plan reviews, we've been doing this for over 100 years this way. And I've been working with a couple companies out of Stanford about seeing how we can apply technology in more innovative ways, not just doing a plan review on a screen or on a computer, but how we can use the technology and maybe even some AI features to help do those mundane tasks and allow our staff to do the more complicated tasks. So what we're doing here at San Rafael might seem kind of rare and unique, but I believe what we're doing here, we can duplicate it in other jurisdictions. I think there needs to be a will by the elected officials. I think there needs to be some confidence in the building official and staff and build that trust up. The building community is facing a lot of challenges, but I think if we work together, we can overcome those and we can keep the costs low and we can improve the quality of our service. If you want to find a really great place to do business and build a project, please come to San Rafael. We'll try to help you out.